Here's a wild fact about the moon's craters. Did you know that the moon's surface is home to 913 officially named features, with the vast majority being craters? That's right. Only 421 of these features, or a mere 4.6%, are anything other than craters, including interesting formations like mountains, valleys, and plains. Why are there so many craters? The answer lies in the moon's lack of atmosphere. Without air to slow down or burn up incoming meteors, the moon is like a giant target, taking direct hits from space rocks over billions of years. This relentless bombardment has shaped a barren and striking landscape, rich with history and mystery. Each crater tells a story, echoing the tumultuous events that have unfolded in our solar system. So the next time you gaze at the moon, remember its surface is a time capsule, marking its chaotic past. Discover the shocking waters of the Rio Tinto. This might surprise you. The Rio Tinto River in Spain flows with strikingly acidic waters, primarily because it's rich in heavy metals like iron, copper, and zinc. Its vibrant red and orange hues are not just beautiful, but also a testament to the extreme conditions that can exist on our planet. NASA has even studied the river as it mimics environments found on extreme planets like Mars. The extreme acidity, with a pH often lower than vinegar, creates a habitat that seems almost unlivable. However, some unique organisms thrive in this harsh environment, showcasing nature's resilience. By exploring the Rio Tinto, scientists gain insights that help us understand life beyond Earth. What can we learn from this extraordinary river and its unique ecosystem? Get ready to explore rare and wild facts. The second part of this intriguing discussion reveals 50 curious pieces of information that are nothing short of amazing. These facts dive deep into areas of science and nature, showcasing everything from invisible forces that govern the universe to animals with extraordinary abilities that defy our expectations. For instance, did you know that some creatures can regenerate lost body parts, or that certain phenomena like dark matter remain unseen, yet hold a crucial role in the cosmos? Each fact is designed to challenge our perceptions of reality and spark our curiosity, inviting us to look beyond the ordinary. With such a blend of wild and wonderful information, these insights encourage us to appreciate the complexity and mystery of our world. So whether you're a science enthusiast or just love surprising tidbits, there's something here for everyone. Prepare to have your mind open and your curiosity satisfied as you discover how much more there is to learn about the universe around us. Ever thought about why New Zealand's beach is misleading? New Zealand's 90-mile beach actually stretches only 55 miles, creating a delightful mystery for travelers and tourists alike. This stunning location, known as Te Oneroa Atohe, is famous for its golden sands and breathtaking views, attracting surfers, hikers, and nature lovers. Despite its name, which suggests a longer expanse, the beach offers plenty of room for adventure and relaxation. The discrepancy comes from early surveying and miscalculations, where kilometers were converted inaccurately, giving the impression of a much longer stretch. Regardless of its name, visitors rave about the natural beauty and unique experiences it offers, including spotting dolphins and exploring the nearby dunes. So whether you're planning a day of sunbathing or a thrilling sandboarding session, this beach promises an unforgettable trip. Who wouldn't want to explore such a remarkable spot? This might surprise you. Languages without yes or no. In Latin and Irish, the concepts of affirmation and negation don't rely on the simple words we often use in English. Instead of saying a direct yes or no, speakers use the context of a conversation to convey their agreement or disagreement. For instance, in an Irish conversation, one might simply repeat the verb of the question to indicate a positive response, like saying is in reply to someone asking if they are coming. This way of communicating highlights the richness and complexity of human language, showing that even simple concepts like agreement can be expressed in various creative ways. It also helps to deepen our understanding of how different cultures value context in speech. Isn't it fascinating how languages can differ so much in such fundamental aspects? Believe it or not, biodegradable bags can be tricky. Many people assume that biodegradable plastic bags will break down easily in landfills, but that's not quite the case. These bags often require specific conditions, like high temperatures and active microbes, to decompose effectively. In a typical landfill, where conditions can be cold and compacted, these bags can sit for much longer than expected, sometimes not breaking down at all. This reality complicates our efforts to reduce plastic waste. Instead of helping the environment, these so-called greener alternatives can behave similarly to traditional plastics, lingering in our landfills and contributing to pollution. It's a reminder that not all eco-friendly solutions are created equal. So the next time you reach for a biodegradable bag, consider how and where it will break down. Are we truly making a positive impact? Did you know that chickens are related to dinosaurs? This surprising fact reveals that our feathered friends have a much wilder family tree than one might expect. Chickens, along with all modern birds, are actually descendants of the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex. This connection strengthens the idea that birds are living dinosaurs, a concept that flips how we think about evolution on its head. Over millions of years, species have changed dramatically, adapting to their environments and evolving distinct traits. The process of avian evolution shows us how traits like feathers and beaks transformed from the fearsome features of their dinosaur ancestors. Imagine a fluffy chick wandering around, carrying a tiny hint of the T-Rex ferocity. It's a reminder of the incredible journey life has taken on our planet. So the next time you see a chicken strutting in your yard, remember that it carries a dash of prehistoric power in its genes. Did you know that one family hasn't slept in 200 years? This extraordinary situation is tied to a rare genetic disorder called fatal familial insomnia. Originating in a family living in Venice, Italy, this condition prevents affected individuals from experiencing restful sleep, eventually leading to death. Imagine the toll this takes on daily life. Starting in early adulthood, symptoms begin with insomnia, but they escalate to severe cognitive decline and loss of motor skills. Over generations, many family members have tragically succumbed to this disorder, with no effective cure in sight. It's a haunting reminder of how genetics can impact our lives in unimaginable ways. Researchers study this family to better understand the disorder, hoping to find treatments that can help others. This unique case raises questions about the mysteries of sleep, health, and heredity. How does this family endure such a devastating legacy? Guess what really drives creativity in art? Adrian M. and Claire B. are shaking up the art world with their innovative creations that blend augmented reality with physical elements. Imagine walking into a gallery where the paintings seem to come alive right before your eyes. By using tablets and smartphones, these artists overlay digital animations on real-life objects, creating stunning visual illusions that make you question your perception of space. Their immersive experiences are designed to engage your senses, with fluid movements and real-time updates that draw you into their artwork. Whether it's a simple sculpture that suddenly appears animated or an entire room transformed into a digital playground, Adrian and Claire's work invites viewers to interact and explore art in a whole new way. It's not just about looking at art anymore. It's about stepping inside it, ready to experience art like never before. Believe it or not, lobsters have interesting love lives. Contrary to what you might think, lobsters don't stick to one partner for life. Instead, these crustaceans form relatively stable pair bonds, especially during a special time called molting. When female lobsters shed their shells to grow, they attract males who compete for their attention. This period lasts about 2 weeks, and it's crucial for reproduction. During this time, the dominant male usually mates with the female, ensuring the continuation of their species. After this brief romance, the female can move on, as lobsters aren't known for lifelong commitments. While you might not want to take relationship advice from a lobster, their mating rituals provide fascinating insights into the natural world's complexity and diversity. Isn't it amazing how love plays out in the animal kingdom? Believe it or not, slurping noodles is a compliment. In Japan, slurping your noodles isn't just acceptable, it's encouraged. When you dig into a bowl of delicious ramen or soba, making a slurping sound is a way to express your enjoyment of the dish. This lively practice differs greatly from many cultures, where such noises might be deemed rude or disrespectful. In Japanese dining tradition, slurping helps to cool down the hot noodles and enhances the flavors as you savor each bite. It's also seen as a sign of respect for the chef's hard work. So next time you enjoy a bowl of noodles, don't shy away from letting out a satisfied slurp. It shows that you truly appreciate the culinary experience, and you might just impress your Japanese friends with your understanding of their rich food culture. Believe it or not, raccoons wash their food. This quirky habit is not just a cute trick, it's deeply rooted in their ancient instincts. When raccoons dip their food in water, it enhances their sense of touch, helping them to better explore and identify what they are about to eat. This behavior dates back to their ancestors who often foraged in riverbanks and streams. Raccoons are often spotted at lakes and ponds, where they meticulously dip their meals. Whether it's fruits, insects, or even scraps found near human campsites, this washing technique boosts their confidence and accuracy when selecting a tasty treat. It's fascinating how even animals dare to embrace their natural instincts for a delicious dinner. Plus, it shows just how adaptable and intelligent these little critters are. So next time you see a raccoon happily splashing around, remember it's not just playing, it's honing its skills and connecting with its wild history. What if animals could be allergic too? It's surprising but true. Animals can experience allergic reactions just like humans do. For instance, our furry friends might react to allergens found in human skin cells. This means that when we shed skin flakes, it doesn't just disappear into the air. It can actually affect pets and other animals living with us. The variety of reactions can include itching, sneezing, and even skin irritations. Different species, from dogs and cats to birds and rabbits, might show sensitivity to different triggers in their environment. Allergies in animals can often go unnoticed, as they might not display typical symptoms we often associate with allergies. However, just like humans seek relief from their allergies, animals too deserve attention and care. Understanding that allergies are not just a human problem can help pet owners create a more comfortable living space for their beloved animals. So the next time you notice your pet scratching or sneezing more than usual, consider that they too might be facing some allergy challenges. Guess what really drives eyeball tattoos? Some individuals wear full eye lenses that create the striking illusion of eyeball tattoos, featuring designs in pure black or even neon green. Initially popularized in horror films to add an eerie touch, these lenses have now found a devoted audience among goths, cosplayers, and anyone eager to make a daring statement at festive events. With their intense eye-popping designs, these lenses can transform a regular look into something truly captivating. But the allure doesn't just come from their appearance. It's also about expressing individuality and challenging traditional beauty norms. Whether it's for a music festival, cosplay event, or just for fun, wearing such lenses allows people to showcase their creative spirit. However, it's crucial to prioritize safety by ensuring lenses are from reputable sources and following proper care instructions. Have you ever considered how a pair of lenses can completely change your look? Here's something incredible about licking your elbow. It sounds like a silly challenge, but there's a scientific explanation for why most of us can't do it. The human arm's range of motion is limited by its anatomy, which consists of bones, muscles, and joints designed to perform a variety of tasks, but not this one. To manage the impressive feat of licking your elbow, one would need both extraordinary flexibility and a tongue that reaches much further than what is typical, traits that few possess. While a small number of individuals with hyperflexible joints may succeed, for the rest of us, the attempt often results in laughter and some neck strain. This amusing limitation serves as a fun illustration of human anatomy and joint mobility. So the next time you gather with friends, why not set this challenge? It's sure to draw giggles and ignite curiosity about how our bodies work. Not only will you enjoy some lighthearted fun, but you'll also have a unique conversation starter that highlights our shared human experience. What other surprising truths about our bodies might spark your interest? Surprisingly, it's a fact that reality TV began in 1973. Back in the early 70s, a groundbreaking show titled An American Family made its debut, forever changing television. This series became the very first reality television program in the United States, inviting viewers into the private lives of the Loud family living in Santa Barbara, California. Over the span of 12 episodes, the show offered an unprecedented glimpse into their daily routines, personal challenges, and relationships, all captured without a script. The Louds faced joys and struggles, from parenting dilemmas to the dynamics of family conversations, allowing audiences to connect deeply with their story. This innovative approach to storytelling resonated with viewers and marked the dawn of a new genre. Imagine if your favorite reality shows never existed. An American family not only entertained, but also ignited discussions on family life and relationships, influencing societal perspectives alongside its entertainment value. As viewers and critics engaged with this new format, it became clear that reality TV was more than a passing trend. It was the beginning of an expansive genre that continues to shape our entertainment landscape today. Is it really true that coffee fights gallstones? Recent research suggests it might. A study conducted in 2019 found a fascinating link between coffee consumption and a reduced risk of gallstones. Gallstones are small, hard deposits that form in the gallbladder, sometimes causing intense pain and digestive issues. The study indicated that people who regularly drank coffee experienced a lower likelihood of developing these pesky stones. Coffee lovers may be excited to hear that their daily cup could come with some surprising health perks. While the exact reasons behind this protective effect aren't entirely clear, coffee's rich blend of antioxidants and other compounds might play a significant role. So next time you enjoy a warm cup, remember that your caffeine habit might be doing more than just waking you up. It could also be looking out for your gallbladder. Most people don't know this, but cattle pastures are vast. Over 1/3 of all land in the contiguous United States is dedicated to grazing cattle, totaling an incredible 654 million acres. That's roughly equivalent to 2.6 million square kilometers, making up a striking 35% of the entire land area. This extensive use of land highlights the significance of beef production within American agriculture. When we account for cropland that specifically grows feed for these animals, the land used for this industry swells to 41%. It's astounding to think that each burger or steak you savor comes from such expansive landscapes. Moreover, these pastures contribute to significant economic activity, providing jobs and livelihoods for numerous farmers across the nation. Yet the reliance on these lands also brings challenges, including land management dilemmas and environmental concerns. As we relish the delicious products stemming from this vast agricultural system, it's essential to balance our consumption with a commitment to sustainable practices that protect these landscapes for future generations. Isn't it eye-opening to consider how cattle pastures shape our food systems? Let's uncover the truth about the Tower of Hercules. This remarkable structure, perched in La Coruña, Spain, is the oldest functioning Roman lighthouse still in operation today. Built in the 2nd century, the Tower of Hercules has been guiding sailors safely for nearly 2,000 years. Its impressive height of 55 meters makes it not only a beacon for ships, but also a stunning example of Roman architecture. Originally known as the Forum Brigantium, this ancient lighthouse is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, showcasing the engineering prowess of its time. As you explore its history, you'll find that the tower has witnessed countless maritime adventures, standing strong against storms and the test of time. With its elegant design, the Tower of Hercules remains a symbol of hope and direction, reminding us how vital lighthouses were for navigating treacherous waters. Have you ever thought about how many sailors it has helped over the centuries? Imagine only 2 cars in all of Ohio. In 1895, you might think that would make the roads pretty safe. But surprisingly, those 2 cars crashed into each other. This unusual incident illustrates the early challenges of integrating automobiles into everyday life. Back then, the idea of cars was brand new, and people weren't quite sure how to share the roads. Horses and buggies were still the norm, and suddenly these noisy machines were zooming by. While there were only 2 automobiles, this collision symbolized the start of a major transformation in transportation. It marked the beginning of a long journey towards becoming a car-dependent society. As technology improved, vehicles became more common, leading to the development of traffic laws, signals, and paved roads. Ohio, like many other places, had to adapt to this change. That crash may seem trivial today, but it represents a pivotal moment in history when cars began to play a central role in our lives. Can you imagine how different our roads would look without that collision? Why do lemon sharks grow so big? Lemon sharks can reach impressive lengths of around 3 meters or 10 feet. Interestingly, female lemon sharks tend to be slightly larger than their male counterparts, showcasing what's known as sexual dimorphism. While both genders weigh about the same, females dominate their coastal habitats as larger predators. This size advantage allows them to hunt more effectively, making them a crucial part of their marine ecosystem. Lemon sharks are primarily found in tropical waters, often spotted in shallow areas like mangroves and coral reefs. Their ability to adapt to various habitats contributes to their success as hunters. Despite their size and predatory nature, lemon sharks are known for their relatively docile behavior towards humans. So the next time you hear about these fascinating creatures, remember that size plays a significant role in their lifestyle and survival in the ocean. What else do you want to discover about lemon sharks? Believe it or not, your bed hosts billions of dust mites. These tiny creatures, invisible to the naked eye, thrive in warm and cozy environments, making your mattress the perfect home. Dust mites feed mainly on dead skin cells that we shed while sleeping, creating a bustling city of activity right under your sheets. In fact, it's estimated that a single mattress can contain anywhere from 100,000 to 10 million of these microscopic guests. While they're harmless for most people, dust mites can trigger allergies and asthma in sensitive individuals. Keeping your bedding clean and dust-free is crucial. Washing your sheets in hot water at least once a week helps eliminate these unwanted roommates. Additionally, using dust mite-proof covers on pillows and mattresses can significantly reduce their population. So the next time you crawl into bed, remember that you're sharing your cozy space with an entire community of tiny critters. How would you feel about sleeping alongside billions of unseen dust mites? Did you know Julia Roberts met Daniel Moder filming The Mexican? This engaging 2000 romantic comedy is much more than just another love story. It's where Julia Roberts crossed paths with her future husband, cinematographer Daniel Moder. Although the film features a quirky plot centered around a hitman and a stolen Mexican pistol, it played a crucial role in the real-life romance that blossomed behind the scenes. While filming in Mexico, the sparks flew between Roberts and Moder, leading to a relationship that matured into marriage just a few years later. Their connections showcased the enchanting power of cinema, not only in storytelling but also in forging real-life bonds. The chemistry caught the attention of fans and added an extra layer to the film's charm. As the film combined humor, adventure, and a touch of romance, it unknowingly set the stage for a romance that would capture the public's heart. The movie became a memorable milestone in both their careers and personal lives. How amazing is it that a film can create such lasting connections? Believe it or not, atoms are mostly empty space. This surprising fact reveals how much of our physical world is filled with nothingness. Atoms, the building blocks of everything around us, consist of a nucleus surrounded by electrons. If you could somehow compress the entirety of a human being by removing all the empty space within their atoms, that person would shrink to a size smaller than a grain of salt. This astonishing idea highlights just how much the matter we see is actually just space. The nucleus, made up of protons and neutrons, is tiny compared to the overall size of the atom because the electrons orbit far away from it. This emptiness accounts for why solid objects can feel so solid, yet contain so much nothingness. So the next time you marvel at the solidity of your surroundings, remember that they are, in reality, mostly invisible gaps. Isn't that mind-boggling? Did you know Audubon ate the birds he painted? John James Audubon, a renowned wildlife painter, had an unusual method that might surprise you. As he captured breathtaking details of various birds, such as bald eagles, snowy owls, and whooping cranes, he didn't just admire their beauty, he actually consumed them. Audubon believed in experiencing the wildlife he depicted, so he incorporated the birds into his meals. This practice was part of his deep respect for nature and his desire to connect with it in a profound way. By doing this, he aimed to honor the creatures he painted and demonstrate the reality of their existence. While it may sound shocking today, it was a reflection of the times and his personal philosophy about art and life. How fascinating is it that his legacy includes not just stunning artworks, but also a unique relationship with wildlife? Believe it or not, ABBA declined a billion-dollar tour offer. Back in 2000, the legendary pop group ABBA was given a staggering offer of $1 billion to reunite for a world tour. This shocking figure put them in the spotlight, sparking excitement among fans worldwide. Despite the allure of such a massive paycheck, the group members chose to pass on the opportunity. Why? Well, after splitting up due to personal reasons, including divorces among two of the members, they felt that a reunion tour didn't align with their current desires. Instead of rehashing old successes, they preferred to focus on their individual paths. This decision is an interesting reminder that sometimes even the most tempting offers can't sway people from their personal priorities or values. ABBA remains a beloved icon of music history, and their choice reflects the importance of staying true to oneself, even in the face of fame and fortune. What do you think about their decision to prioritize their peace over money? You won't believe Kerry Packer's incredible acts of kindness. This media tycoon, renowned for his lavish lifestyle, also had a heart as big as his wealth. One famous story tells how he accidentally spilled drinks on a cocktail waitress, and to make amends, he paid off her staggering $130,000 mortgage. This kind gesture wasn't a one-time event. In another instance, he tipped a waitress by clearing her $150,000 mortgage, showcasing his generosity in the most extravagant way. Packer's reputation extended beyond just his business acumen. He was known for these memorable acts that left people in awe. His ability to share his fortune with those in need highlighted a different side of wealth, one filled with compassion. Such gestures remind us that while money can buy luxury, it can also bring relief and joy to someone's life. What would you do if you had that kind of power? Believe it or not, jellyfish are ancient creatures. These fascinating beings have been floating in our oceans for a staggering 500 million years, making them the oldest multi-organ animals on the planet. Unlike many other species, jellyfish have survived multiple mass extinctions and evolved over time while their bodies remained relatively simple. Composed mainly of water, a jellyfish has a gelatinous bell and trailing tentacles that can sting their prey. They can be found in oceans all around the world, from the surface to the deep sea, thriving in diverse habitats. With over 2,000 species, each jellyfish displays unique characteristics, colors, and sizes, captivating those lucky enough to observe them. Just imagine these mesmerizing creatures gliding gracefully through the water, long before dinosaurs roamed the earth. What other secrets do these ancient beings hold? Here's what actually happens when you trace ancestry. Remarkably, research indicates that 95% of Europeans can trace their maternal lineage back to just 7 women who roamed the earth between 10,000 and 45,000 years ago. This fascinating discovery comes from mitochondrial DNA studies, which analyze the genetic material passed down through mothers. Mitochondrial DNA is special because it's inherited only from our mothers and can reveal deep insights into our ancestry. Scientists have connected these ancient women to many of us today, suggesting that a small pool of early mothers gave rise to the diverse populations we see in Europe now. This means that even if you come from different backgrounds, many of us share connections through these ancestral mothers. Isn't it incredible to think about how interconnected we really are across thousands of years? What stories do these ancient women carry within our genes? Did you know Halley's Comet visits Earth every 76 years? This incredible celestial wonder was discovered back in 1705 by the astronomer Edmund Halley, whose name it carries. Halley's Comet has an orbit that takes it around the Sun, returning to our night sky approximately every 75 to 76 years. The last time it graced us with its presence was in 1986, when millions around the world turned their eyes upwards to witness its dazzling display. But don't worry if you missed it, as this cosmic performer will be back again in 2061. So mark your calendars for that year, because this historic comet is a sight you'll want to see. It's fascinating to think about how these long orbits connect us to past generations who have witnessed the same spectacular sight. Halley's Comet is not just a beautiful sight, it also provides scientists with valuable information about the early solar system, helping us understand what our universe was like long ago. Can you imagine looking up at the sky and seeing a comet that is nearly 300 years old? Imagine a cruise ship with over 7,000 passengers. The world's largest cruise ship, a real floating city, is not just about size. It's packed with jaw-dropping attractions. This incredible vessel boasts the tallest waterfall, the tallest water slide, and the largest water park ever seen on a ship. With 20 decks, it feels like an amusement park at sea. Visitors can zip down 6 thrilling water slides, splash around in 7 pools, and unwind in 9 whirlpools. It's paradise for water lovers and adventure seekers alike. Setting sail from Miami, this ship promises unforgettable 7-night voyages around the stunning Caribbean. Picture yourself soaking up the sun on pristine beaches, exploring vibrant ports, and enjoying live entertainment every evening. Whether you're traveling with family or friends, there's something for everyone, from fine dining to relaxing spa treatments. It's not just a vacation, it's an experience that you'll remember for a lifetime. So would you dare to step aboard this floating giant? Meet the genius behind amazing animatronics creations. Danny Hinn has gained recognition for his incredible mechanical designs that bring imagination to life. Picture this: a tricycle that can actually write, and a life-size figure of Snoop Dogg effortlessly gliding through neighborhoods. These creations aren't just toys. They showcase the perfect blend of engineering and artistry. Hinn's journey began with a fascination for mechanics, leading him to experiment with different materials and technologies. His innovative spirit has allowed him to push the boundaries of what animatronics can do, turning ordinary ideas into extraordinary realities. Whether it's a whimsical robot or a charmingly odd contraption, each piece reflects his unique vision and skill. These works not only entertain but also spark curiosity and excitement, inviting people of all ages to explore the wonders of technology. So the next time you see a quirky animatronic, think about the genius like Danny Hinn who made it possible. What will he create next? Have you ever seen a heart-shaped reef? Heart Reef, nestled within Australia's stunning Great Barrier Reef, is a breathtaking natural wonder that captures the heart of visitors. This uniquely shaped coral formation has become a favorite spot for tourists seeking romance and adventure. The heart shape isn't just a lucky coincidence. It's created by coral growth, a process that takes thousands of years. Surrounded by crystal-clear waters, the reef hosts a vibrant community of marine life, from colorful fish to graceful sea turtles. Visitors often explore the area by boat or helicopter, giving them a bird's-eye view of this beautiful natural sculpture. Whether you're planning a romantic getaway or just love nature, Heart Reef offers a perfect backdrop for unforgettable memories. It's not just a beautiful sight, it's a reminder of the incredible diversity and beauty of the underwater world. So, if you find yourself in Australia, why not add a visit to Heart Reef on your bucket list? Here's a wild fact about Christmas trees. In 1918, Canada sent a stunning Christmas tree to Boston as a heartfelt thank you for the support shown after the terrible Halifax explosion in 1917. This disaster was devastating, claiming nearly 2,000 lives and causing extensive destruction. Boston responded quickly, sending medical supplies and personnel to help those in need. As a gesture of gratitude, Canada's Nova Scotia decided to send a Christmas tree to Boston, marking the start of a beautiful tradition. Each year, a tree is sent to symbolize the deep-rooted friendship and generosity shared between the two regions. This annual gift reminds everyone that even in tough times, acts of kindness and community spirit can shine through the darkness. Isn't it wonderful how something as simple as a Christmas tree can strengthen bonds and spread joy? Did you know the word electric dates back to 1600? This fascinating term was introduced by William Gilbert, a British scientist who worked for Queen Elizabeth of Fernie. While studying amber, Gilbert noticed something peculiar. When he rubbed it with cloth, it attracted tiny objects like a magnet. Curious about this strange force, he coined the word electric from the Greek word for amber, electron. Gilbert's observations were groundbreaking, paving the way for the field of electrical science as we know it today. His work laid the foundation for future discoveries, including the invention of the battery by Alessandro Volta in the 19th century and Thomas Edison's development of the light bulb. It's incredible to think that a simple experiment with a piece of amber has led to the vast world of electricity we depend on now, from powering our homes to fueling our gadgets. So next time you flip a switch, remember the clever scientists from the 1600s who set all of this in motion. Let's uncover the truth about Wagyu beef. This remarkable meat is not just any steak, it stands out as one of the most expensive and sought-after varieties in the world. Wagyu beef is famous for its incredible marbling, which refers to the intramuscular fat that makes the meat exceptionally flavorful and tender. Originating from Japan, the breeding process for Wagyu cattle is strictly regulated and involves meticulous care. Farmers often massage the cattle and provide them with a specially balanced diet rich in nutrients, which contributes to the unique texture and flavor of the beef. Because of this intensive care, Wagyu has become a luxury item, often found on the menus of high-end restaurants across the globe. The cost of Wagyu can be quite staggering, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars per pound. So the next time you hear someone raving about Wagyu beef, you'll know that there's a fascinating story behind each delicious bite. Why is Windows XP wallpaper so famous? This iconic image, known as Bliss, captures a stunning green hill under a bright blue sky, creating a sense of peace and simplicity. Have you ever wondered why it resonates with so many people? It turns out that this photograph, taken by Charles O'Rear in 1996, features a real location in Sonoma County, California. The lush landscape wasn't digitally created. It reflects the natural beauty of the area. When Microsoft chose it as the default wallpaper for Windows XP, it became instantly recognizable. Millions of users saw it every day on their computers, making it the most viewed photograph in history. The vivid colors and calming scene helped establish a comforting atmosphere as people engaged with technology. Today, even years after Windows XP's release, many still fondly remember this image, seeing it as a symbol of the early 2000s. So the next time you catch a glimpse of this famous photo, think about its amazing journey from a remote Californian hillside to the screens of millions around the world. Is it really true that rabbits can cause starvation? Rabbit starvation occurs when someone relies too heavily on rabbit meat, which is lean and low in fat. This unusual condition happens because the body needs a balanced diet, including essential fats, for proper metabolism. When people eat mainly rabbit, they may consume enough calories but not enough nutrients. The lack of fat leads to malnutrition, making it hard for the body to function effectively. This highlights the importance of having a varied diet that includes different food groups. Our bodies thrive on a mix of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. So next time you think about your meals, remember that variety really is the spice of life. Eating different foods not only keeps things interesting, but also helps keep you healthy and energized. Are you ready to mix it up in the kitchen? Is it really true that a watch went to the moon? You bet it is. The Omega Speedmaster Professional made history as the very first watch to reach the lunar surface during the Apollo 11 mission in 1969. NASA carefully selected this timepiece for its exceptional precision and durability, knowing that it would need to withstand the extreme conditions of space. Astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin wore the Speedmaster as they took their historic first steps on the moon, transforming this rugged watch into the legendary Moonwatch. Since then, it has become a symbol of human achievement in the spirit of exploration. The Speedmaster's sleek design and reliable performance have captivated watch enthusiasts and collectors alike. To this day, it holds a special place in both horology and space history, reminding us of the incredible journey mankind undertakes to understand the cosmos. Who knew such a small object could be a giant icon of adventure and innovation? Believe it or not, the Sunhouse 360 homes spin for sunshine. These fascinating homes, crafted by talented architects in Malaga, Spain, are taking eco-friendly living to a whole new level. Imagine a house that rotates throughout the day, always positioning itself to face the sun. This innovative design allows the homes to maximize solar energy absorption, which is crucial for harnessing renewable energy. By doing this, residents can save an impressive amount, up to 70% on their energy bills. This means less dependency on traditional energy sources and a step forward in sustainable living. The architects aim to create a functional yet stylish home that adapts to its environment, making it perfect for those who care about the planet. With the ability to pivot and adjust, these homes not only provide comfort, but also contribute to a greener future. As climate change continues to be a pressing concern, innovations like the Sunhouse 360 highlight the importance of smart design in our efforts to live sustainably. Could this be the future of housing? Believe it or not, sea walnuts have no permanent anus. The comb jelly, often called the sea walnut, is an extraordinary creature found in oceans worldwide. What sets this jelly apart from most animals is its unique body structure. It doesn't have a fixed anus. Instead, it can literally lose and regenerate this essential body part. This property allows the sea walnut to adapt to its environment and is a notable distinction in the animal kingdom. Comb jellies also possess stunning, rainbow-like colors due to tiny hairs called cilia that create beautiful shimmering light patterns as they swim. They are fascinating predators, feeding on small fish and plankton using their sticky tentacles. These jelly-like organisms play a crucial role in marine ecosystems, serving as food for various marine animals while also helping to control plankton populations. So next time you hear about the incredible sea walnut, remember its disappearing anus and its significance in the oceanic food web. How can such an unusual trait open our eyes to the wonders of evolution? Did you know that VR technology can simulate touch? This groundbreaking advancement in virtual reality means that users can feel sensations like rain or pressure, truly immersing themselves in digital worlds. Thanks to haptic feedback systems, the experience goes beyond just seeing and hearing. You can actually feel the environment around you. This innovative tech isn't just for gaming. It's being used in medical training, allowing students to practice surgeries and complex procedures without risks. Imagine a future where medical students can hone their skills through realistic simulations, enhancing their training before they even step into a real operating room. Additionally, therapists use VR to help patients confront fears in safe settings, proving it's a powerful tool in mental health. As technology continues to evolve, the possibilities seem endless. What other exciting applications will we discover next? Did you know Mount Etna is always active? This famous volcano located on the east coast of Sicily, Italy, is one of the most active volcanoes globally, with fiery eruptions recorded for over 2,500 years. Each eruption not only showcases nature's power, but also plays a vital role in shaping the landscape around it. As lava flows cool and solidify, they form new land that enriches the soil, turning the once barren ground into a fertile paradise. This nutrient-rich soil has dramatically impacted local agriculture, making the region ideal for cultivating grapes, olives, and citrus fruits. Farmers benefit from the volcanic activity, producing some of the highest quality wines and delicious fruits that are enjoyed far and wide. Living alongside Mount Etna, the Sicilian people have learned to respect its might while reaping the rewards of its gifts. So the next time you taste a robust Sicilian wine or a sweet orange, remember the incredible force of Mount Etna that made it possible. Is it really true that Chimborazo is closest to space? Despite what most people think, the highest point on Earth when measured from the center of the planet is Mount Chimborazo, not Mount Everest. This may sound surprising because Everest stands taller above sea level, reaching 8,148 meters. However, due to the Earth's shape resembling a slightly squished sphere, it bulges at the equator. Chimborazo, located in Ecuador, is just over 6,263 meters above sea level, but it sits near the equator where the bulge is greatest. As a result, the summit of Chimborazo is actually about 6,268 meters from the Earth's center, making it the farthest point from the center and technically the closest point to space. This interesting fact challenges our perceptions of height and reminds us that Earth is not a perfect sphere. Next time someone mentions the highest mountain, you can share this amazing insight. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Louisiana was sold. In 1803, France made a significant decision that would shape the future of the United States. They sold the vast Louisiana territory to the U.S. This enormous area spanned from the Gulf of Mexico to Canada, yet it was largely uncharted and home to various Native American tribes. At the time, the French leader Napoleon Bonaparte faced serious financial struggles, especially due to costly wars in Europe. Realizing he needed money to fund his ambitions, he decided to transfer this immense land to the United States for just $15 million. This deal not only doubled the size of the U.S., but also opened the door for westward expansion. It marked a turning point in American history, showing how financial and political pressures can lead to monumental changes. Can you imagine what it was like for those native tribes when their lands changed hands like this? Guess what really drives our grading system? In the early 20th century, American educators faced a curious problem with the letter E. They had been using E to indicate a failing grade, but some students mistakenly thought it stood for excellent. To eliminate this confusion, teachers decided to switch to the letter F for failure, a move that has stuck around ever since. This little change reflects deeper concerns about communication in education. By ensuring students clearly understood what failure meant, educators hoped to motivate and guide them toward improvement. Today, the F grade remains a common sight on report cards, but it also raises questions about how we assess learning and encourage growth. As we dive deeper into learning, perhaps we should rethink the labels we use. How do grades impact student motivation and success? Did you know Sam P. Chase designed the first $1 bill? Back in the turbulent times of the Civil War, Treasury Secretary Sam P. Chase took a bold step that would forever link his legacy with American currency. In 1862, Chase masterminded the creation of the first $1 bill, making an impactful move during a time when the nation needed financial stability. Not only did he play a crucial role in this monetary shift, but he also decided to include his own portrait on the bill. This decision was both practical and symbolic. It aimed to inspire confidence in the new paper currency and ensure that his contributions to the nation's economy would not be forgotten. As people exchanged these bills for goods and services, Chase's face became a familiar sight across the country. This innovative step helped pave the way for future bills and reflected the growing importance of paper currency during that era. Today, when you spot a $1 bill, remember that a key figure in the Civil War era made it possible for you to carry a piece of history in your wallet. Did you know that some leaders shape history more than teachers? While teaching plays a vital role in personal and societal development, influential figures like Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. show us that leadership often leaves a profound impact on history. These individuals didn't just educate, they inspired change and ignited movements through their powerful words and actions. For instance, Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence reshaped the struggle for independence in India, demonstrating that a single voice can resonate across generations. Similarly, King's speeches rallied millions for civil rights in the United States, highlighting how charisma and vision can mobilize communities to fight for justice. This distinction invites us to consider how the influence of revolutionary leaders complements the work of teachers, broadening our understanding of how change occurs. Who do you think has driven history forward more, teachers or leaders? Hard to believe, but our galaxy brims with stars. The Milky Way galaxy is home to around 100 billion stars, each a potential solar system harboring its own planets. This staggering number ignites scientists' imaginations about the likelihood of Earth-like worlds existing far beyond our own. Although we can only see a few thousand stars from our earthly viewpoint, powerful telescopes unveil a dynamic universe filled with innumerable suns and their celestial companions. Even more fascinating is the idea that some of these planets might have conditions suitable for life, just like Earth. As astronomers continue to explore our galaxy's depths, they reveal astonishing discoveries about planetary systems, helping us understand our place in the cosmic landscape. With so many stars, how many planets could be out there just waiting to be discovered? Why exactly does farting promote better health? It turns out that this natural bodily function might play a surprising role in our overall wellness. Recent studies suggest that farting can help lower blood pressure. When gas is released, it alleviates internal pressure in the digestive system, promoting better blood flow and reducing strain on blood vessels. This release can often indicate a healthy, functioning digestive process, making it a sign that your body is working as it should. While many of us may find it socially uncomfortable to discuss, regular flatulence can offer insight into our gut health, showcasing impeccable digestion and balanced gut bacteria. So next time you let one rip, consider it a little victory for your body. It's worth noting that while farting might not win you a popularity contest, its benefits to health are certainly no laughing matter. Did you know about the massive Super Bowl ring? William the Refrigerator Perry, the legendary football player, made headlines not just for his skills on the field, but also for having the largest Super Bowl ring ever crafted. This impressive piece of jewelry, sized at a whopping 25, was custom-made to fit his exceptionally large fingers. Perry, known for his powerful presence as a defensive tackle, played a crucial role in the Chicago Bears' iconic 1985 season. His larger-than-life persona extended beyond football. He became a symbol of strength and tenacity. The ring itself, representing the Bears' Super Bowl victory, showcases how sports can blend triumph with personal stories. It's a remarkable piece, not just because of its size, but also due to the legacy it represents in the NFL. Imagine wearing something that reflects such an achievement. Perry's custom ring stands as a testament to his unique place in sports history, prompting the question, what other athletes have such remarkable stories behind their championship rings? Can you picture a village floating above water? Gumen, often called the Venice of Africa, is a remarkable village in Benin that seems to defy the ordinary. Situated above Lake Nakwe, Gumen is built entirely on wooden stilts, creating a stunning landscape that captivates visitors and locals alike. The houses, perched high above the water, allow residents to enjoy beautiful views while skillfully navigating their daily lives. In Gumen, fishing and boating aren't just hobbies, they are the primary means of livelihood. With canals serving as the main streets, the sounds of paddles splashing and nets being cast fill the air, creating a unique rhythm of life. The community thrives on this waterway, supporting both the economy and the culture of this floating haven. Children learn to fish as soon as they can paddle, while adults share stories and laughter while repairing nets and preparing meals of fresh catch. Gumen truly offers an extraordinary glimpse into the harmony between nature and human ingenuity. How many other places can claim such a special connection to the water? What if I told you about a donut heist? In a bizarre twist of crime, a man in Massachusetts decided to rob a convenience store using a donut box as a mask? Yes, you heard that right. Instead of a regular disguise, he chose an oversized box typically used for carrying delicious treats. While it might sound funny, this unusual choice wasn't very effective. The donut box failed to cover his entire face, making him easily recognizable on the store's security camera footage. The store clerk likely had a mix of shock and laughter as the incident unfolded. Soon after, police identified the man using the clear images from the cameras, proving that some criminals might not think their plans through. This quirky robbery raises the question, how far will people go for a quick fix, even if it looks silly? Stay tuned for more unusual tales from the world of crime. Here's a wild fact about the first web browser. In 1990, the World Wide Web, which later became known as Nexus, was not just a tool for browsing but also a web editor. This meant that users could create and edit their own web pages right from the browser. Imagine a time when the internet was still new, and users were not just passive viewers, but also active creators. Developed by Tim Berners-Lee, this innovative browser laid the groundwork for modern web browsing as we know it today. Users had the power to design their own content, making the web a vibrant space of creativity and sharing. Although Nexus wasn't as user-friendly as today's browsers, it sparked interest in web development and opened the door for future innovations. Can you envision a world where everyone could easily create their online presence since the very beginning? Did you know Canada's sweepstakes have a math twist? In Canada, entering a sweepstake isn't just about luck. It often involves answering a math question. This quirky legal requirement is designed to ensure fairness, and keep the contests above board. While many people think of sweepstakes as simple games of chance, the necessity of solving a math problem means participants demonstrate a basic level of engagement and understanding. The math question can vary from easy addition to more complex equations, depending on the contest rules. Some might find it a bit unexpected, especially if they are used to entering sweepstakes with no strings attached. But this requirement is intended to prevent fraud and make the process transparent for everyone involved. It's a fascinating approach that underlines how seriously Canadian laws take consumer protection. So the next time you're considering entering a sweepstake in Canada, remember to brush up on your math skills because you might need them to claim that prize. You might be shocked to learn that pearls dissolve. This surprising fact comes from the main ingredient in pearls, which is calcium carbonate. When pearls come into contact with vinegar, the acetic acid in the vinegar causes a chemical reaction that breaks down the calcium carbonate. This is why it's a bad idea to mix pearls with vinegar or even leave them near it. Imagine wearing a cherished pearl necklace and accidentally damaging it with a condiment. Pearls have been treasured for centuries, often symbolizing purity and elegance, so taking care of them is key. To keep your pearl jewelry sparkling and intact, stick to gentle cleaning methods and avoid harsh substances like vinegar. This way you can enjoy their beauty without worrying about unexpected disasters. Next time you reach for the vinegar, remember, your pearls won't appreciate it. Did you know that school start times can be shocking? In the US, many schools begin as early as 7 a.m., which means students often have to rise and shine as early as 5 a.m. This early wake-up call can be tough for teens, whose bodies naturally want to stay up late and sleep in. In fact, studies show that lack of sleep can lead to difficulties in concentration, mood swings, and even academic struggles. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that high schools start no earlier than 8:30 a.m. to help students get the rest they need. Adjusting school start times could improve not only sleep patterns but also grades and overall health. Some schools have made changes, resulting in happier, more alert students. So why do so many schools stick to these early start times despite the risks? Did you know Emma Watson is a gender equality champion? The talented actress, known for her iconic role as Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter series, has devoted much of her time to advocating for gender equality around the world. From 2012 to 2014, she proudly served as a UN Women Goodwill Ambassador, using her platform to highlight important issues facing women today. One of her most notable initiatives is the He for She campaign, which encourages men to join the fight for gender equality, emphasizing that this cause benefits everyone, regardless of gender. Through powerful speeches and engaging social media campaigns, Watson has inspired countless individuals to think critically about gender roles and to take action in their own communities. Her efforts emphasize that achieving equality is a shared responsibility, challenging traditional perceptions, and fostering collaboration among all genders. By showing that activism can come from varied backgrounds, Emma Watson not only transformed her career, but also became a voice for change, proving that anyone can make a difference. Surprisingly, it's a fact that vampire moths bite. These intriguing creatures found in parts of Asia and Eastern Europe display a rather peculiar feeding habit. Instead of sipping nectar like their more common cousins, vampire moths use tiny specialized hooks on their mouths to pierce human skin and draw blood. While this might sound frightening, the good news is that their bites are not lethal. These moths are simply looking for essential nutrients, particularly salt, which is hard to come by in their natural diet. This unusual adaptation helps them survive in their environments. What's even more fascinating is the blend of beauty and eeriness they present. These moths, with their vibrant colors and strange feeding habits, challenge our understanding of typical moth behavior. So if you ever find yourself in their territory, you might want to keep an eye out for these bloodsuckers. How does nature create such unique feeding strategies? Guess what really drives Neom's futuristic ambitions? Neom's The Line and IDA, an eye-catching megacity under construction in Saudi Arabia, aim to redefine urban living. This massive project plans to accommodate around 600,000 residents while offering a plethora of attractions, like a thrilling Formula One track where racing enthusiasts can feel the adrenaline rush, and a fantastic water park for families looking to cool off. What sets the line apart is its unique design, stretching for 170 kilometers, that promotes sustainability and makes sure residents can access essential services within a 5-minute walk. The vision is not just about living spaces, it's about creating a vibrant community filled with futuristic technology and amenities. From cutting-edge transportation systems to lush green areas, Neom has the potential to change how we think about cities and urban life. Isn't it exciting to imagine what life could look like in such a place? Guess what really drives aircraft preservation? The dry climate and low humidity of certain regions play a vital role in keeping vintage aircraft in remarkable condition. In places with arid conditions, like the deserts of the American Southwest, moisture is incredibly low. This is essential because water can lead to rust and corrosion, which are the arch nemesis of metal structures. When planes are stored in these dry environments, the metal is less likely to deteriorate over time, preserving both their appearance and structural integrity. You might have seen stunning classic aircraft, often displayed in museums, benefiting from these natural conditions. The exceptional preservation allows historians and aviation enthusiasts to appreciate these machines just as they were when they first flew. So next time you marvel at a classic aircraft, remember how the weather affects its survival. Isn't nature wonderful? Did you know Ronald Dino changed YouTube history? In 2005, just 6 months after YouTube launched, Ronald Dino made a splash on the platform by capturing viewers' attention with his unique style. His groundbreaking video featuring Nike's golden boots became the first ever to hit 1 million views, a remarkable achievement that paved the way for future content creators. At a time when social media was still in its infancy, his inventive approach showcased the potential of online video to captivate audiences around the world. This milestone was significant, as it not only predated the rise of influencers, but also marked the beginning of a new era in digital content. Dino's success illustrates how creativity and timely trends can combine to create something truly special. His legacy still resonates today, inspiring countless individuals to share their talents online and explore new forms of entertainment. Prepare to be amazed by the power of clouds. Imagine if all the water inside a single cloud poured down in an instant. That's enough water to create heavy rainfall, which can sometimes lead to storms and even flooding. Clouds are like massive reservoirs in the sky, holding water that we can't see until it's ready to drop. This phenomenon is crucial for our weather system, as it plays a major role in the water cycle. Interestingly, while you might think of clouds as fluffy and light, they actually contain millions of tiny water droplets or ice crystals. When conditions are right, these droplets combine and grow heavy enough to fall as precipitation. So next time you see dark clouds rolling in, remember the immense potential they hold for rain and the vital role they play in keeping our ecosystems healthy. Believe it or not, starfish don't have blood. While it might sound surprising, these fascinating sea creatures lack a circulatory system like the one found in humans and other vertebrates. Instead of blood, starfish rely on something called an aquifer vascular system. This unique system uses water to transport essential nutrients and oxygen throughout their bodies. Imagine a network of tiny tubes filled with seawater, working constantly to keep the starfish alive. This method is particularly well suited for life in the ocean, where starfish thrive, as they can efficiently use water pressure to move and function. The aquifer vascular system not only helps with nutrient delivery, but also plays a crucial role in movement, allowing starfish to grip onto surfaces and slowly glide along the ocean floor. Understanding the biology of starfish deepens our appreciation for marine life and reminds us of the astonishing diversity of adaptations in nature. Here's something incredible about squatters' rights. Adverse possession laws let people claim ownership of land they don't own, but only if they occupy it openly, continuously, and without permission for a set period. This concept, known as squatters' rights, finds its roots in English common law and is present in several countries today. In the United States, for instance, if someone uses a piece of land for 10 years without any challenge from the actual owner, they can legally take possession of it. While these laws aim to promote the productive use of land, they can lead to complicated legal disputes. Some argue that they create loopholes that allow people to take advantage of others' property, raising questions about fairness and justice in land ownership. So what do you think? Are these laws helpful for society or a flaw in our legal system? Believe it or not, Everest tea is a no-go. At the top of the world, Mount Everest, brewing a proper cup of tea isn't just challenging, it's downright impossible. The reason lies in the thin air and high altitude. As you climb higher, the atmospheric pressure decreases, causing water to boil at a much lower temperature, around 68 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius. However, for most teas, especially black or oolong, water needs to reach a simmering point of at least 190 degrees Fahrenheit, 88 degrees Celsius, for optimal flavor extraction. So if you're thinking of brewing a cozy cup while taking in the stunning views from the summit, you'll be disappointed. Instead of a hot beverage, you might want to stick to enjoying the breathtaking scenery and planning a warmer drink for when you return to lower altitudes. Experience a luxurious fragrance that lasts all day. Imagine a 3-liter bottle crafted from beautiful Murano glass, designed not just for looks but to hold a captivating scent. This unique fragrance isn't your average perfume. It promises an unforgettable sensory experience, lingering on your skin for up to an impressive 12 hours. Murano glass, known for its rich history and craftsmanship from the Venetian islands, ensures that each bottle is a work of art in itself. When you apply this perfume, you're not just wearing a scent, you're embracing a luxurious experience that transforms your day. Picture walking into a room and immediately attracting attention as the delightful aroma envelops you and those around you. Whether you're heading to a special event or just want to feel fabulous every day, this fragrance adds a touch of elegance to your routine. It's like having a magical charm that keeps you feeling fresh and delightful all day long. Are you ready to treat yourself to this sublime scent? Did you know tiny creatures can save lives? Deep underground, certain small organisms are doing more than just surviving. They are essential to our health and well-being. These tiny heroes, like bacteria and fungi, thrive in extreme environments where most life couldn't endure. By breaking down organic matter and recycling nutrients, they contribute to the ecosystem's balance. This process is crucial for the health of the earth, and it also leads to discoveries in medicine and biotechnology. For instance, some of these microorganisms produce antibiotics that help fight infections, while others are being studied for innovative treatments for diseases. Scientists emphasize the vital importance of biodiversity as the unique adaptations of these underground creatures offer insights into resilience and survival. Protecting these ecosystems ensures we can continue benefiting from their life-saving properties. So the next time you hear about life deep underground, remember these tiny creatures could hold the key to future medical breakthroughs. How incredible is that? What if I told you laughter can kill you? This odd tale comes from ancient history, where a man reportedly died from laughter after cracking a joke about a donkey munching on figs and suggested it wash them down with wine. While the truth behind this story remains questionable, it highlights how humor can have surprising effects on our health. Laughter is a powerful response, triggering the release of endorphins, our body's natural feel-good chemicals. However, this legend serves as a dark reminder that too much laughter, especially in the wrong context, can lead to unexpected consequences. Throughout history, many have believed that laughter can lighten the mood and even improve health. But this story shakes up that notion. Was the man simply taken by the absurdity of his own joke? Or did he possess a heart that couldn't keep up with his amusement? Either way, it's a quirky reminder of the fine line between joy and the unexpected. You won't believe this about Will Smith. During the first season of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will took his role very seriously, even going so far as to memorize all the lines of his fellow cast members. This impressive dedication allowed him to fully immerse himself in the show, making each scene more vibrant and engaging. Observant viewers can spot Will confidently mimicking the dialogue of other characters, which adds a unique layer of authenticity to his performance. Imagine trying to juggle your own lines while recalling what everyone else is saying. This level of commitment helped create some of the show's most unforgettable moments and contributed to its lasting popularity. Will's ability to pay attention to the details not only showcased his talent, but also his respect for his colleagues in the craft of acting. How many actors do you think would put in that much effort today?